Good morning, sir and miss. The project I would like to present today is the project Way I See. The purpose of this project is to raise awareness against depression, schizophrenia, and OCD. Especially depression is getting more common and is expected to be a serious health problem among Malaysians by 2020. As the name of the project indicates, it is an exhibition to present how people with mental disorders sees the world. By standing at their point of view and learning from the inside of their box, individuals will experience deeper understanding of the mental disorders that are within the site. This project will help us to understand them better and put ourselves in their shoes. Through full body activities, learn about recognizing those mental disorders and expression of emotions. Compared to developed nations, Malaysia is clearly lacking mental health resources with the shortage of psychiatrists. If someone is depressed or suffers from uncontrollable depression, drugs probably will be given to help the patients to feel better. But the drugs only provide temporary relief, and pain and depression will come flooding back in again once they are out of the system. So Project Way I See uses immersive experiences and multimedia activities to provide a respectful, informative, and engaging place where substantive learning, conversations, and social interactions can occur surrounding the topic of mental health. I've chosen old shipping containers as the main elements of my medium because it represents the idea of people packing all their feelings into the space. And the target of this project is to help individuals to understand the perspective of people in those situations. The age of the container is meant to represent the passing of time with prolonged exposure to environmental effects. This, in contrast, represents the idea that people who have mental illnesses are constantly shoving their problems into these boxes for a long time. These old containers are battered, scarred, and rusty, representing the damage and pain that people with mental illnesses go through. The existing site is their heart, and the shipping containers represents the boxes in their heart. My target is to remove the stigma of mental illnesses so that everyone can talk about it freely. This exhibition also aims to open a discourse of mental health. They are also fun to learn about these issues through an interactive exhibition because everyone can express themselves without boundaries. The strength of this project idea is to spread awareness, to help raise a collective consciousness about mental health, spiritual healing to help you with better self-control, self-esteem, and confidence, introspection as to look at your own personality and actions and considering your own motivations. Weakness of the project is when an unenthusiastic patient reluctant to seek for help or to admit individuals that needed treatment. A self-reflection is a good opportunity to assessing yourself, your ways of work, and how you study. Self-perspective as an act of perceiving a situation to understanding a concept from an alternative point of view, such as of another individual. Judgmental people will definitely be a threat of this project, as spreading awareness is supposed to be a perspective instead of an argument. For the programming, the first thing for the individuals who are entering the project is go through the reception to be registered and get a QR code. The QR code will get you to activate and access on different interactive zones on the site. After that, the individuals will be guided to a briefing section and will be handed in a depression, anxiety, stress scale test to evaluate your stress level before going in. The first zone of this site will be an introspection zone. Introspection means to help individuals introspect within themselves the symptoms of the different mental illnesses presented. This is a zone which comprises of different installments of mental illnesses to educate individuals on the severities of depression, schizophrenia, and OCD. These different sections provide the individuals to experience the mental illnesses presented, such as interactive walls that can be activated through the QR code that was given to at the reception, The introspection zone not only gives you the feeling of certain mental disorders, but also guides you through the history of it. After completing the introspection zone, individuals will move forward towards the neutral zone. This zone provides an antioxidant activity, which is the making of chocolates. The reason of this zone is to teach individuals how to make chocolates and also eat the dark chocolate. Research has shown that eating dark chocolates can help reduce anxiety and improve symptoms of clinical depressions. Chocolate helps your brain release dopamine, which is the hormone that makes an individual to feel happy and calm. The final zone that the individual will enter is called the spiritual healing zone. The first section will be a sharing area. This zone is where the individuals get to open up their heart and listens to people that shares the same mental disorders as they have. The individual then has a choice to leave their stories there to share it to the world or keep it for themselves. To show them the compassion, there are other people fighting the same mental illnesses as well. The second section will be yoga therapy. Studies show that yoga can reduce the impact of stress and improve your energy in order to help with your depression and anxiety. Yoga is a physical exercise that involves different body poses, breathing techniques, and meditation. The therapy may help you with depression and your symptoms, such as difficulty concentrating or loss of energy. There is also an interactive component that reflects your mood by using colors. The final section of this zone will be a place for you to write down your worries and shred them in the worry shredder. A worry shredder is a box for you to throw away your worries and negativities by writing or drawing it down. There will also be notes and recordings of mental journey of patients around the world so that you can absorb their thoughts during breakdowns. Before you leave, you can also write a letter to anyone around the world that is suffering the same issues as you do. The main purpose of this stage is to turn your negative thoughts into positive energy, from throwing all your negative energies inside the shredder to sending love and positivity energy around the world to show compassion and understanding towards the individuals who need it. The target users will be separated into two groups, which is long-term and short-term target users. The long-term target users will be the younger generations, as research shows that they tend to be easier to have mental issues than the elders. The short-term target users are youths, aged between 15 to 25, tourists who are seeking for wellness experiences, and also individuals or parties that are interested in this project. The form making of the program will be based on the symbol semicolon. The semicolon was chosen by Amy Bluewell, founder of Project Semicolon, because it represents a sentence that the author could have ended but chose not to. The author is you, and the sentence is your life. This organization encourages and empowers those living with depression. The form of the program will be divided to 3 zones. The first zone will be categorized in mental zone and separate into introspection and perspective. It means not only you need to know about yourself, but also put yourself into their side of view and to understand more. The second zone will be categorized in physical health, which is the antioxidant therapy, not only treating yourself, but also learn the making of chocolates. The final zone will be spiritual healing. In this zone, it affects you from the inside and brings out the best of you to face the world and the future path of yours. For the site I have chosen for my project is Coliseum Kuala Lumpur, which is located at Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman. The reason that I have chosen this site is because it is a very dense and populated area. The site will get a lot of traffic, which correlates with the mission statement where we want to spread awareness. It is also very high foot traffic area. People are usually stressed from just being within it. The site also aims to help some individuals within that area to distress or to relieve their frustrations through the activities. The site is a strategic location as it is highly accessible. Visitors can use public transport as their transportation to reach the site. Along Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman, there are 2 bus stops. The nearest LRT station will be LRT station Bandaraya by Rapid KL. As the site is easily accessible by both cars and passing pedestrians, it allows the site to be connected to various landmarks within walking distance from Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman to Jalan Gombak. This is the greatest strength of the site. The weakness of the site is the weekly night market is a concern for traffic congestion. Also, because of the compact of human traffic, noise pollution and garbage pollution can also be a serious concern for the site. The increase of the trees along the main roads can act as a green buffer and provide more shades for the passing pedestrians. One of the serious threats of the site is there is an unfortunate abundance of homeless occupying the main road of Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman. It poses as it will decrease the value of the area. Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman also threatens the safety of the pedestrians as there are no proper zebra paths to control the movement. That would be it. Thank you.